What's up, everybody? Here it is. This is our entry into the West Coast scene. Hopefully, the guy that's getting it, we're not sure who that is, likes it. It comes in at the same weight as the Rascal GT. Altogether, it's 22 pounds. It does have the piece that goes in here, okay? So you can use the 5/8 axle if you want to, or you can use a live axle, which I recommend. That way you can put your brake disc wherever you want. But it is made for the wide 5-inch rear wheel with another drum spacer on it. Okay, it's made for that. And this brake disc, which is super expensive. Like when you have one of these cut out of good steel from Send Cut Send, it's like $60. So I'm going to send him this just so that it's easier for him to do. But I do really recommend using live axle, especially if you're going to have power. 5/8 grade 8 is nice and all, but live axle is where it's at. I'm just saying. I made this frame hefty as hell so that it could handle the power. You know what I mean? It's pretty heavy duty. As you can see, things are real thick. It will come with the little foot pegs that go in there. I'm not going to send wheels and tires. That's on him. We're just going to send him one. Hopefully he can use it. You know what I mean? And run it out there. That's what I would like to happen. Sorry, there's a bug on my finger. So, I mean, that's all I'm after, is just to see a frame that I made running the drags out in the West Coast. So I think that would be sweet, especially if you put a beast in there, something like this, you know, with some ratio rockers, all kind of good stuff for the drag racing, pumping methanol. You know what I mean? That's what I'd like to see. So we're gonna powder coat it. I gotta go pick up the stuff Tuesday morning because Monday is a holiday. Once I get the boys going, I'll go and pick up the steel, and we're gonna make an oven that works. That foam thing I seen on YouTube, that was a single use only. So we got a couple of these elements that we're going to use, and I'm just getting sheet steel sheared into lengths, basically make the same kind of box that we had last time, but out of steel. And then we'll insulate the steel, and it should not be a problem. So this one is going Yamaha Racing Blue, which in this camera looks purple, but there is a slight metallic to it. So we're going to do it that color. He likes blue. And then we're going to send it out to him. So Merry Christmas to this guy. But like I said, I like his videos. I'd like him to keep making the videos. They're super entertaining. And I'd like him to race. It looked like he's starting to race. He's moving around, going other places to race. And I think he even won one of the races. I'm not sure. I can't remember which video that was, or he went out of town. I think he won a race. I'd like him to win a race with this frame. That would be awesome.